Three, two, one, and we're live. Okay, so this is going to be a really short, quick update. So much has happened in the world of HeroQuest fandom, and I just wanted to say something about it. I really tried hard to get onto YouTube to do this for my first YouTube live stream, but it did not work. I kept getting kicked off, having internet problems, so sorry about that, everybody. Anyway, shout out to Encarmine, our man on the inside. Shout out to Amalgamash, who's doing a really awesome video today about all this stuff. Thanks to Learlek, Desi, um, everybody else that reported the news. But yeah, the HeroQuest companion app is updated today, August 1st, which is the official release date of the Frozen Horror remake from Hasbro Avalon Hill. Cheers, Dead Gamer. Because yeah, we've been able to order it from Amazon for like a whole month, going on more than a month now. But today's the official release date. And Gen Con, the big um, wargaming convention, is going on August 4th through the 7th. Chris Nadieu, our man on the inside, he's going to be there, lead designer, Hasbro Avalon Hill. He's going to be making some bombshell announcements, I'm sure. I'm sure we're going to hear about the Rogue Heir of Elathorn pack. I'm sure we're going to hear more about the Frozen Horror, and there's going to be fans there showing stuff off. It's going to be great. I'm jealous that I won't be able to attend, but too much travel time, got to work. I couldn't get the time off, couldn't afford it. But yeah, if you're going to be at the convention, please give us your scoops, give us your news, report it. Yeah, so if you are using the HeroQuest Companion app, let me see if I can pull that up, that screen up. If you're like me and you don't actually have a smartphone, you're using BlueStacks emulator, and it actually does work. You just have to go to the Google Play Store, for example, look up the app again after you've got it installed and select Update. And then after you do that, you update it, of course, then launch the app. Then you have to actually go to your quests and download the Frozen Horror because it's available. So let's see, I'll just pick my group here. So I already downloaded it. They didn't update the Pulse exclusive yet, but I'm told that, okay, so here's how they organize it. Isn't this interesting? So they got the Barbarian solo quests where the Yeti hug doesn't work. So they took that out of there. The group quests, of course, and then the double length quests 9 and 10 at the end. And they also, so there's a new option. Let me just see if it's in here. I hope I turned the music down. I don't want to get a copyright. Okay, enable Yeti hug breaks. Check that out. So they did it slightly different than the draft notes, but it's very similar. So in the draft notes, the body point damage was only 1, and the Yeti could still defend with 1 less when it was hugging a hero. But you would roll 2 white combat dice, the victim would, and 1 white shield meant you took no damage that round. 2 white shields meant you broke the hold. And of course, in my homebrew rules, I said you roll 3 dice. If you get 3 white dice, you do a wrestling move and hurt the monster. But those are homebrew rules. So what they implemented for this new version, and again, if you own the Frozen Horror, boom, you can just start trying it out right now. They made it so that you roll 2 red dice instead, or I guess blue dice. You know, the movement dice with the pips on them instead of the skulls and everything. And if you get a 5 or a 6, it breaks the hold. So none of this, you're in the hold, but you're not taking damage. None of this, hurt the monster back. It's just you just break the hold. But keep in mind, they're also working with the rules as written. So it does 2 body points of damage per round. Or if you roll any 5s or 6s on 2 dice, you break out of it. So they did make it a little bit easier for the heroes to survive. So it's not just having to kill the monster. Also, check this out. Let's just pick a quest here. Let's not pick the solo quest. I only have a
You
couple
have
minutes,
done
and I'll
well, but
probably
each
try to do
hero
something
may
a little
hire
later.
and
Okay, so you can
control
hire mercenaries
mercenaries.
right at the start here. Check that out. And it looks like the screen is dark. You're not actually seeing this. Okay. Oh, well, you saw it for a second. Not sure why it's not displaying. Okay. Well, anyway, at the start of your turn, before you pick your heroes, it says mercenaries. You hit the plus sign and you get swordsman, crossbowman, halberdier, and scout. And it says remaining 3 for each of them. So it actually keeps track of how many are available, up to 12. And each hero can hire as many as you want. So one hero could hire 12, and then nobody else could hire any. Or you could hire 1 or 0 or anything in between. So it's pretty cool. And then they queue up behind you and they explain the use of mercenaries. So mercenaries can move, open doors, attack, and defend as a hero, but they can take no other actions except for Scout, who can search for and disarm traps. Mercenary does not receive any treasure. If a hero dies on a quest, any mercenary hired by that hero continues on the quest controlled by the fallen hero's player. So anyway, looks like I'll have to do some more tweaking here to get BlueStacks working for OBS. But you could start your people out and you can play the Frozen Horror using the companion app. So anyway,
It
all
is
right.
up to
Well,
you,
thanks everybody
brave
for joining us on
heroes.
this quick bonus stream. My plan is to do another one a little later, and why it's not displaying, I'm not sure. But yeah, so we'll have to iron those bugs out. But yeah, definitely check out Gen Con. Check out the companion app. Check out Elvyler's website. So elvyler.com. ELVYLER.com. He has an awesome interview with Doug Hopkins from HeroQuest Avalon Hill. Um, and then, of course, the OG himself, Stephen Baker. So, kind of jealous that he got in before me, but hey, if you got an opportunity like that, you take it. And that's really awesome because getting that inside information from these guys is really, really cool. Because Doug Hopkins, of course, has done several one-off quests for HeroQuest, the remake, and then of course Stephen Baker needs no introduction, but Prophecy of Telor, Rogar's Hall, the original HeroQuest. Yeah. So, all right, we'll try to catch you later this evening. Sorry for the kind of um, not ideal circumstances for this stream, but so much was happening. I felt like we needed another one rather than waiting till Friday. So everybody have a good day, and we'll catch you later. And definitely check out Amalgamash because I bet he's gonna have a much more professional looking video on these topics. All right, see you next time, and thanks for supporting HeroQuest fans, everybody. Okay, bye bye.